So today's topic, I generally talk about what I call the 11 ways to make money in probate real estate. But there are some marketing basics that you have to manage in order to be successful in any sales, and certainly that's true also in probate real estate. So I thought today I would review what I'm going to call the marketing basics. And this is true if you are an investor. This is true if you are a real estate agent. This is true if you're an attorney, an accountant in the space, photographer. These are basic fundamentals that are always true about any business, but are particularly true in probate real estate, and I'll explain to you how they fit in here. And I'm Bill Gross. I'm your host in probate real estate today. And I'm a broker associate with eXp Realty in Los Angeles, California. Just a quick bio on me. I've been in real estate since 1986. I've been in mortgage and real estate. Now I'm exclusively in real estate. I've been in sales, management, and ownership, which I think gives me some unique perspective. I've been focused on probate real estate full-time for the last 3 years, actually. I've done probate over my career, but about 3 years ago, I focused 100% of all my lead generation in this space. I've taken a bunch of certifications. I think I've taken them all that I'm aware of. 5 of them I can identify. But I think each one adds something different. And so I tell people, you're not an expert because you took one class. You're an expert because you decide to be an expert and do what you need to do daily to maintain that status. And so today I want to talk about really what I'm going to call marketing basics. I want to talk about 2 basic concepts. I've been in real estate since 1986. And for all the coaching companies I've gone through, nobody really explained what marketing is as it relates to real estate. Whether you're an investor, wholesaler, or an agent, these mathematical fundamentals apply in any business. Number 1, impact. Impact is your effort times your effectiveness. Or another way to think of it is how many people you call on the phone times how effective you are on your average phone call. So you look at this mathematical equation and say, well, if I want to make twice as much money, I can either double my effort, make twice as many phone calls, or I can double my effectiveness, be more effective on my phone calls, call better people, better scripting, better mindset, better delivery, or some of both, right? You can do one or both of those to increase your income. But you gotta do something to that equation. You either have to do more or better. Does that make sense? Is there any other option besides more or better? And I'm talking about effort being the number of calls you make, the number of doors you door knock or drive for dollars, or houses you drive, and or mailers, all kind of being the same. And effectiveness is how effective you are when you communicate to somebody. So the scripting on the phone call or at the door, the type of marketing piece you mail to, how many mailing pieces is effort, how good the mailing piece is your effectiveness. Now, most of us want to make a lot more money than we are now. When I started, I wanted to make 10 times what I did the first month. But I couldn't work 10 times the hours. There weren't 10 times the hours in a day. I work 8 hours a day. There's only 24. I got to sleep. I got to eat. Maybe I could eat less, but I got to eat, right? So you get to a point where you say to yourself, well, I have to be more effective. The quality of my input has to be better, right? Maybe who I'm talking to or how I talk to them has to be more effective. That's impact. The other is your effort. You can break that down 3 ways. Your effort is your work times the technology you're using or not, times the people you're leveraging or not. What do I mean by that? Your work is whatever you do. You show up, whatever you do. Technology would be the tools you use. Your phone, do you use a headset? Do you use a dialer? Do you use a computer program to get your data for you to speed it up? What technology you're using will leverage. It can be a force multiplier. Now, everybody has some technology. So what technology are you bringing to leverage your work? And then third is people. I use virtual assistants, some in the Philippines, some all over the world. I have about 6 different. The higher paid ones are good at what they do. They get 25 an hour, 15 an hour. I hire agents to drive, show buyers property. I do things that a lower price per hour than I make to leverage my time. But I also pay some virtual assistants $4 an hour to do data pulling and cross-referencing and merging and those things. And I always look at the more people I can delegate work to As long as I'm effective, the more time that I can spend on the effective work. So here's what I would say to you. Look at these two formulas and what can you do to increase your impact, or what can you do to increase your effort. So again, I don't care if you're a wholesaler or an investor or a realtor, or you're looking to buy a property on the side, the time you spend, you want to make more money, the solution, or I'm sorry, the input is your effort and your effectiveness. That's what's going to generate revenue and wealth for you. And what you do during that time is multiplied by whatever technology or systems or services you use and the people you work with or delegate to help you make that more effective. And if you don't, you're kind of shooting a rifle against an enemy who's lobbing artillery and has airplanes and missiles and all that. The business world is very competitive, and you're not giving yourself the tools with which to be as effective as you can be.